I think the people that are willing to do it, that do it correctly, are usually the ones that are willing to invest a little bit of money. I think the biggest problem is that a lot of people have been sold the dream that they can get started and make 10K per month with AI content, and then they'll say you can make 10K, you can make 10K per month with AI content. How many shorts a day? I do one a day. I think it really depends. Power swing, drive, and a run. But I think the ones that are doing well are spending money. Um, that was a strike. So it's kind of hard to say. But I mean, you know it when you see it, right? The good AI content looks really good. The bad AI content, it sounds like a computer from the 1980s. I also think that that's foul. I think a lot of the people are creating the same type of AI content, and so it's easier to spot. Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that. So it's easier to spot. If you are like making unique content, if you are spending time crafting AI prompts that actually create good, unique content, I think that's fine. You know, but a lot of people are just skipping steps, and instead of spending the time it takes to put together a good video, they are just they're going over to YouTube. Ugh. They're going over to YouTube and they're spinning. Oh, he's out. They're going over to YouTube and they're just spinning people's content. And then they wonder why it's not working. Because you're not making good content. But in general, I think we can tell when something is good and when something isn't. And we tend to lie to ourselves and say, I'm making good content when really we're not. Yeah, too many cringe YouTube shorts generated by AI. So what you have to do, I think, is a lot of people are using like that Leonardo AI to make their videos. And when you see, like the first time you see it, hey, that's cool. The second time you see it, hey, that's cool. Like, but you're seeing the same, essentially, Leonardo AI stuff 30 times in a row. It's no longer cool. It's just like, okay, this guy is using Leonardo AI and now it's annoying. And you swipe quickly. If you can be on the cusp of the next AI thing, then I think it could work. Any other questions? Any other questions? And I think that's what a lot. And the other thing too is, people will say, I saw someone that did AI and they're generating 10 million views. For every one person that is generating 10 million views with AI, there's probably 300 to 500 people that aren't getting any views because they're doing it the lazy way and skipping steps. But I think AI can work if you are innovative enough. There's some really creative people out there doing good things with AI, and I'm not going to knock AI at all. But most people are just trying to follow the leader, and that's when they fail. The people that were innovative, do faceless YouTube channels actually work? If yes, what other things they don't talk about? Yeah, so faceless YouTube channels absolutely work if you have a unique original idea. Again, for every faceless YouTube channel that you see, that is getting lots of views. There are 300, 400 that aren't getting any views because it's not something that compels people. Like there's a there's a channel out there called Audit the Audit. What he does is he looks at police interactions and then he combines that with the actual case law and then he assigns a grade at the end. That's unique, that's compelling because he goes through the just about the entire interaction. People that are just doing like faceless make money online that are again taking other people's ideas, it's hard to be successful that way. But if you've got a unique angle, faceless YouTube channels can absolutely work. Most people don't have a unique angle that they're interested in putting in time, energy, and effort. They want to, for lack of a better word, half-ass it. Instead, whole-ass it. But most people aren't willing to do it. Again, a faceless YouTube channel is a skill. Most people aren't willing to put in the time it takes to actually learn the skill. Most people just see a video and say, hey, I can do that. And then they try and do that exact same thing. And, they're not actually creating the same thing. And so it doesn't work. It falls apart. Let me know if that answered your question. Very late. Any other questions? Good. Any other questions? So yeah, I think that affiliate marketing on a weekend is a really cool idea. Now I just need a weekend to do. With a faceless channel, there is a lot of work getting enough visuals. And that's the other thing that I forgot to bring up. Do you read? I read all sorts of stuff. I read books on branding and marketing and YouTube. The one thing with faceless channels that I don't think gets talked about enough is one of the reasons why people struggle is they use the same videos. Everyone goes over to Pexels or Pixelbay or Unsplash and they get the same videos. Or they're using like in video, they're using all these same places. And so your videos start to blend in. Your videos start to look like everything else that's already out there. And I think that's a huge problem. But yeah, I have a stack of books. And I read them while I'm sitting in parent pickup line. Not all at one time, obviously, but yeah. I think that we should be reading every day because reading allows you to use your imagination and your creativity. Instead of with like video content, people are telling you what to think and how to think. And so I think it's actually kind of funny. Like when I create a YouTube video showing people how to start affiliate marketing, for example, they'll try and do that exact thing over and over again, like that exact video. When instead, they'll say, you're not giving me the step by step. Like you've got to be able to take what I'm telling you and have critical thinking skills and apply that to whatever your niche is. And so people will get frustrated that I'm not telling them how to get started with affiliate marketing when I'm really telling you, but they don't know how to translate it to whatever their niche is. And so people say, well, tell me how to get started. I did. Let's see. I try to do my own simple animation, some subtitles and photos from the cases I cover. I also try to throw a slight learning aspect so my viewer learns something they may not know. Ugh, line out. Any book recommendations? So I recently read a book called Oversubscribed. Find Your Why. Super Fans. That's a good book if you're looking to grow. If you're looking to build a following. Ugh, how did that not? If you're looking to grow a following, the YouTube formula. Yeah, I've got a. I don't know. You guys can't see me behind me, but I do not want to spam your email. Well, no. I'm not saying you are or will. I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, you're not the only person on this live, and so and this live will be recorded, and so the people that see this live, whether now or later, will have my email address. So send me a message to. You're on Instagram. Just send me a message. Hey, bases loaded. I should not have swung at that one. Yeah, but I've got so many books that I want to read and get through. I wonder, is there a delay on Instagram? I need a base hit here. Any other questions? Nice. Any other questions? Got a bad jump on that one. Still made it. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? 10 years from now, I will be 49. Hopefully somewhere warm. I don't know. It's a good question. What's your top priority at the moment? This second, it is getting more attention, to be honest with you. Getting more attention. Hey, base is loaded again. Another base hit. And how do you get more attention? By creating content, coming up with ideas. So, like, learning Facebook ads. Getting better at content creation. Getting better at TikTok while we still have it. Getting more attention. And I think that's what really most people should be doing, is figuring out a way to get more attention, attract more people to you. I think my business is still in the growth phase. Ooh. Safe. Was that a base hit? Maybe. Like, my top priority at this moment is getting my player above 400 batting average. Do you see yourself collaborating with other YouTubers? I would like to, if there was. I've done it in the past. That's a great way to get attention, get exposed to a new audience. I would definitely be interested in it. But it has to be mutually beneficial. Like, instead of like partnering with somebody that or collaborating with somebody that has like no followers, and then basically just like, oh, too early, growing your audience for you. I've also put out the offer to like interview or collaborate with people that have purchased stuff from me, and all of them are like too shy, or they're like, I'm not where I want to be yet, so I don't quite want to do it. It's getting warm in here. Stretch. Well, you can put in the board. Yes. Any other questions? 3 for 4. Good eye. Two another count. 2 outs. Any other questions? So yeah, now I've got I should not have swung at that one. I have an idea that I think would be pretty cool. So I'm gonna. Do you use law of attraction? No. Kind of. Yes and no. You create content that speaks to your target audience. Do I have I read the book Law of Attraction and applied it? No. No. I was looking to see if I have it. How does YouTube collaboration work? Do you have to compensate the other YouTuber? Usually, it really a lot. I hate saying it depends, but it really does. So, in most instances, people want to collaborate because they're gaining exposure to a new audience. So, like, you might invite a guy like Russell Brunson, who's the guy behind ClickFunnels, to like do an interview, and he might say yes because he has a new thing coming out. I didn't get anything good. Like, you might have to compensate somebody if you are very early on. I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't compensate somebody just because, you know. Let's see. We'll do durability. Do you use Law of Attraction? I thought I had that book somewhere, but maybe I will. I'll show you. You guys are all on webcam. I might flip my webcam and let you see all the different books that I have. I've got books in here, and then I've got books outside in the hallway. I've got books in my car. Books everywhere. Books. Are they in the new building? No, we're at home. Early. But yeah, I think that everybody should be creating content. Create content. Stretch. Nice. You can put on the board. Do you use Kindle for any books? No, I buy the physical copy because I like to make highlights in them, and I like to write notes in the back of the book. Any content ideas I have, I'll make a note in the back of the book. Let me show you. Let me pause this real quick. So like anytime I have an idea for content, I write it in the back. I don't know if you can see that, but it helps me come up with content ideas. Oh, my shoulder. It says if I'm on a budget, can I start blogging using free hosting service like Canva? I don't know if you can blog with Canva, but you could start with free hosting. A lot of people start with Google Sites. I'm not a big fan of Google Sites, simply because Google can change their policies at any time. And when it comes to reading, I'm really reading for content ideas, and I'm reading for paradigm shifts and perspective shifts. I don't know if you can blog with Canva. I shouldn't have swung at that one. But you could use like Google Sites, I think Wix, but there's nothing is free. And then when it comes time that you actually want to pay and you want to try and move your website over to a paid tool, you're going to lose your rankings, at least for a short time. But you could start with a free one. There must be like a tape delay over on Instagram. You cannot blog with Canva. Okay, great. Eli says you cannot blog with Canva. I didn't think so, but I didn't want to say no if it was possible. Just got a piece of that one. 11th pitch of the at-bat. But yeah, you could use Google Sites if you want. I'm not a fan of using the free stuff because they can change their policies at any time. People love to use Medium. I'm not a big fan of Medium. Three and two the count. Any other questions? Got the force out. Any other questions? Do. All right, 1 for 1. Wow. Stretch. You can put in the board. Yes. Sorry, I meant Canva's website feature. Eek. I don't know about that. I mean, you could essentially, in my opinion, getting started with some web hosting companies is like $3 per month. I'm making a print-on-demand site now. What's the fastest way to generate traffic? Fastest way to generate traffic would be with paid ads. So like Facebook. That's the absolute fastest way. Now, will it work for your target audience? I don't know. I don't know your target audience. But if you're the fastest way to get attention is to pay for it. The second fact, should I focus on advertising the individual product or should I do that through TikTok or YouTube or just pay ads? I'm not really sure what you're asking. I've never run paid ads for print on demand, so I do know the fastest way to get attention is to pay for it. What you could do, let's see, first to third. You could test it. So run one ad set where you are just displaying the t-shirt and say, here's the t-shirt, buy it. I would assume that's probably the best way to go because I don't know how else you would I don't know how else you could do that. Hmm. So yeah, that's a really good idea I have. Any other questions? Oh, it's 7-8. Not great. What other questions you guys got for me? I just set the record for home runs in a year. I didn't even realize it. This is going to be brand centric, so it would be all coined on one key phrase and image. So should I promote the site? I'm going to say, I don't know. Like I said, I've never done print on demand before. I would take a look and see what the market's doing. You can go to what's called Facebook Ads Library and try and look up t-shirt brands and see what's working best. Are they promoting a slogan? Like, what are they doing? Does making content about covering industry news and video games industry a good idea? Seeking your honest opinion. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think it could work. Sorry, voice to text, so it's coming out unclear. No problem. I'm just, like I said, I would take a look at Facebook Ads Library, see what competitors or other e-commerce brands are doing. See what's working best for them. But the good thing with video games is they've got new stuff coming out all the time, right? There's new games coming out, there's new topics to cover, there's new things to talk about. Any other questions? Well, Biden signed the bill banning TikTok unless ByteDance sells it. It's official. Nothing's official until it happens. Nothing's official until it happens. What could potentially happen is they tie it up in court for another 10 years. You know, they could essentially challenge it in every city, every state, and then it goes to the Supreme Court for the state, and then they could challenge it at the federal level. It's not official until it is official. But yeah, it could happen. There will always be a new platform out there. That was a terrible strikeout. You know, and who knows? So I'll give you a decent example. In my area, oh, I got a bad jump there. In my area, they wanted to build a casino. And it looked like it was a foregone conclusion that a casino was going to be built. They were dead set on this casino until, hey, how's it going? They were dead set on this casino until a donation was made to the governor. And once the donation was made, to the governor, all of a sudden the casino wasn't going to be built. So, with politics, nothing's official. The right people haven't made enough money, is the way that I look at it. Any other questions? Oh, that was way too early. Oh, struck out looking. Any other questions? Great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes, but don't forget to take a break. Oh, I need to... Why did it tell me to... Oh, boy. Need a base hit here. And that's not going to do it. I am doing well. How are you today? I have a question. Let's see. Which is better, one Gmail account per YouTube channel in one niche, or one Gmail account with multiple YouTube channels? Do the 1-to-1. One Gmail account for one YouTube channel. I have a question. It's about the tech industry. Where do you see it moving from here on out in the next 10 years? Forward? I don't know. I think the more things change, the more they stay the same. When computers first came out, they said that computers were going to replace everyone's jobs. I think we just evolve. We figure it out. You know, robots were going to take everybody's jobs in the auto industry, and that's not necessarily what happened. Very late. Any other questions? Greetings, how's it going? Nice, base hit. What platforms are you on? Right now, I'm on TikTok. I'm on 2 YouTube channels. I was on Facebook, but Facebook was dumb, and they decided to change their API and not let people. It's such a dumb thing. They don't allow people to use their API and stream using stuff like Restream. I believe right now I'm also on Twitter, and I am on LinkedIn that I know of. I might be other places. I'm also in school. I might be other places I just can't remember right now. Yeah, so I have a Facebook group. What else? Facebook business page, Facebook personal page. All right. Blue collar people are making more than white collar people these days. Maybe. They need a base hit. I'm glad I swung at that one. Any other questions? Charlie Murphy, good eye. So I wonder if I haven't been going live on Instagram this entire time. You can play the board. Yes. Because I haven't gotten any comments in Restream from Instagram. So I bet you this entire time I haven't even been going live on Instagram. I thought I was, but I'm not. Which is dumb. The other thing I don't like is the other thing I don't like. What is this now? Oh, breaking the home run record. Any content creators you personally approve of in this space? The make money online space, there's a few. Spencer Meacham, he's the builderpreneur. I actually like what's his name? I personally like the affiliate marketing dude. A lot of people, some people don't like him. I don't. I like him. I bought his products before. 21 ribs in a 1 and 2 count. I must be reaching a whole new audience. We've got some people in here that need attention. Nice. That should be a double. Oh, he caught that? Impossible catch. Are you still doing Amazon FBA? Yes, I am. I actually just had a shipment delivered. I had a shipment delivered for a new product last week, and I just did a reorder on my first product. This would be the second reorder for this product. So yeah, I'm still doing Amazon FBA. Oh, pop out. Yep. 4-7 needs attention. Ever consider investing in real estate? Yeah, I've considered it. 4-7 needs attention. Can't find it in real life, so he goes to the internet. It's weird that you like crave attention from people that you've never even met. Stretch. Pop out. What other questions do you have for me? Gotta turn 2 here. I've been known you. No, not me. If you speak like that, you don't know me. Are you just sticking to selling one particular item on FBA? Would you look into selling? No. So the FBA that I do is private label. I'm not selling books or anything like that. Peace, bro. Speak again. Big ups on all of you. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. So no, I do private label. I buy products in bulk and then sell them at a markup. I don't do books or anything like that. Wow, 0 for 3. I've just started trying out FBA with books. Where do you stand on sweatshops? Are there really is there really more than one position on sweatshops? Like I wish that people that trolled were actually like good at it. Such a lost art. But being a good troll takes skill. Marvel or DC? Yeah, Marvel, I guess. And people aren't willing to put in the work these days. People aren't even willing to work to troll. It's a skill that you've got to learn and develop. People aren't willing to do that. And so they just say the first thing that comes to their mind, and then they struggle. Nice. You can put in the board. Yes. I think Marvel makes, in my opinion, better movies. Oh, you threw that right by me. Threw that one by me too. Did anyone in particular inspire you with FBA? So I'd seen this guy on TikTok. He was talking about it. And up until he started talking about it, I couldn't understand the process. Like I couldn't figure out what's the negotiating price and how do you get in front of people? I think that was the biggest thing is like, how do you get in front of people so that they would buy your stuff? And then they like explained how the ads work and all of that stuff. And ads there are easier to run than Facebook. So that's how I got started. I was actually late on that home run. That's a no doubter. Wasn't late on that one. 11:46. I need to send an email. I shouldn't have swung at that one. Any other questions? Oh, too early. How organized am I? I am not very organized. I would love to be more organized, but I mean, there's no but. It's a skill. Any advice on property investments? Buy low, sell high. Nice. In more depth. When there's more supply than demand, the cost of housing usually goes down, and then that's when you buy. And then when demand is high, but the supply is low, that's when you sell. I got them there. Oh, late. Would you buy property or sublet personally? Yes, I would buy property or sublet. Oh gosh. That was a terrible, 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 terrible swing. Hit a double or better. 3 for 4. Oh, was that a fork ball? What did he just throw me? Slider. Just sleep. There it is. It's funny that, again, to be a good troll, you have to put in work and time and energy, and this person isn't smart enough to do that, and so that's what you get. It's funny. Guys need attention so bad that they'll just say anything, and then they'll go back to being the minimum human being that they are because they can't get attention in real life. And you actually kind of feel bad for them. People that just need attention, so they go to the internet and they'll do and say whatever it takes to get that 8 seconds of attention, and then they got to go back to being who they are in real life. And so you feel bad for them. That's why I was intentionally short with this guy, because people like this who will always be frustrated and miserable will try and bring other people down because they can't get the attention they need in real life. Look, this guy needs more attention. Hey, I'm above 400. He's probably going to catch that one. I can guarantee you live a miserable life simply because you're making comments to a person you don't even know. And I guarantee you for a fact that if you saw me in person, you would cower in fear. I guarantee it. You would probably cross the street, because that's the type of person you are. Tough guy that can say stuff on the internet and not show your face. But if you were to come in conflict in real life, you'd be quick to apologize and cower in fear. And so that's why I laugh at people like you. That's why people laugh at people like you. Because they know in real life, you can't look people in the eye. You fear. You have a fear of everyone. And I can tell just by the comments that you're making. You live a miserable, sad little life, and you need attention on the internet. Because people that are doing well in life, people that have a great life, and not even well financially, people that are doing well in life and happy and satisfied in life, they don't go on the internet and run their mouth. So that's why there's no in between. Everybody's a tough guy on the internet. Ugh, bad swing. Everybody's a tough guy on the internet. But I guarantee you, if I saw you in person, guaranteed, it would be yes sir, no sir. Pop up straight up. And that's why you can't get mad at trolls, because trolls ultimately, they need attention. They don't have it in real life. Nobody wants to be friends with them. Uh, 0 for 3 today. It's a ground out. Guy's got nothing to say now. Ugh, intentional walk. Any other questions out there? So it's funny. On the internet, people that are doing better than you, they don't punch down. People that are struggling, they're the ones usually trying to punch up. When's the last time you heard like Warren Buffett say a negative thing about anybody? He doesn't. He doesn't need to. Because he knows that would be punching down. But people like trolls are always punching up. Because they're, or attempting to punch up. Because they're clearly beneath you. 2 outs, ground out. So no, there's no in between 4-7, and you're awfully quiet now. Why is that? Why are you so quiet? The problem with paying YouTube to promote is that you're not building really an audience. You know what I mean? That's the only problem. Is great, you'll have subscribers, but those subscribers won't necessarily be loyal to you. Man, and so, you know, that won't necessarily help your watch hours. But you could certainly do it. I wouldn't. I would rather spend that money into maybe better equipment, spend money into, if you are if you're using B-roll, spend money on like story blocks. Because learning that skill, how to use better equipment or video editing, that's going to pay you back much more than spending money on I shouldn't have swung at that, on ads. 1 for 3. I mean, they're gonna push your audience if you continue to pay. They're not gonna push your audience like over and over again. You know what I mean? I mean, certainly try it. I would do it on. So the best way to do it, I think, is if you have a video that does well organically, then use paid ads for it. You know what I mean? Should have went to 2. Hopefully one day we can get together. You'll never share a space with me. Oh, a pitch out. That's not so good. Again, punching up versus punching down. You are trying to punch up. I'm trying to start dropshipping on TikTok. I'm thinking of using Wix and what's DSERS? I'm not sure what DSERS is. I don't consider you being on my live as sharing space. This is the most attention you've gotten in weeks, isn't it? You are just loving it. Power swing to advance the runner. CJ dropship. Oh, drop shippers. Okay. I mean, that can work. You're not even. No, he's wiping his tears away. Yeah, I could probably just mute him. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Was I like 2 ahead of that one? 56 minutes. Oh, they call that one a strike. Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping him on the line here because he's ultimately helping me. He's letting TikTok, he's letting YouTube know that people are engaging, and so why stop it? He's clearly upset with his current situation. He's lashing out. And so why stop him? But it's like I said, and this is it's a life lesson. People that are below you are going to constantly try and punch up. You're not going to see people that are above you punch down. So I want to automate the process of Amazon affiliate storefront. Is that a good idea? By automate, I mean scraping Amazon and generate the articles for a blog. Make sure that doesn't violate the terms of service. I'd be concerned about. Oh my goodness, I'd be concerned about violating the terms of service. Make sure they allow it. But you still have to get traffic to your website. Well, how are you going to get traffic through your blog? I've seen people do sites like that, and they always struggle with getting traffic. Nice. 3 for 8 for the series. Is there any way I could make at least even $500 online if I don't have too many skills? I can do some minor video editing. Please, any way you could save my life. Yeah, why don't you take the time to learn the skills that you don't have? If you don't have skills, go out and learn them and develop them. Get better at them. How's your son T-ball? His T-ball ended like a year ago. He had fun. I enjoyed it. Being the head coach. What skills I could learn that could help me. I have some time. You said you have video editing skills. Go get better at video editing. That's what I would do. If you already have some skills, go get better at it and display your skills. Reach out to people about your skill. Nice. Stay fair. That's a strike. It was late. Very early. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock already. Where has the day gone? I mean, you're on YouTube and you're good at video editing. Learn video editing skills. Working on my first digital product to sell to my audience. Any advice on how to make it good? Solve a very specific problem, Cody. Don't try and make the digital product too big. Okay? And get version 1 done. This is a really good question by Cody. Most people, unfortunately, when it comes to their digital product, is they try and make it solve every problem. And that's not what you want. You want your digital product to solve a very specific problem. And you want to get it done. A lot of people, like I said, they'll spend months trying to build out this digital product, and it's taking so long because they keep adding to it. I recommend doing a version 1, getting it out into the world, getting it out into the market, and then just committing to doing a version 2, 3, 4. What's your digital product app on? What specific problem does it solve? Oh, so solution, got it. I need to get it done. Yes, you need to get it done because people can't buy it if it's still sitting on your hard drive. Yep, most people make the mistake when they're building out their first course that they try and make it so that it answers every single thing. And I don't think that's a good idea. I can send traffic to Amazon via email marketing, but I am concerned about spam. I don't want to spam people. How to build a mailing list? Should I send free digital products like most people? Yeah, so basically what you're going to do with regard to building a mailing list is you're going to create content and then send them to a landing page. Oh, that was too early. Making a product to help Amazon sellers become more profitable, which is too broad. So I'll have to pick something specific, like how to keep your profitable Amazon products in stock. That's a very good and narrow problem that you're solving. I like that. Yeah, that first one that you said, making a product to help Amazon sellers become more profitable, that's too broad. Like you said. So basically, BRB, you are going to create content, whether it's free or paid. You're going to send them to a landing page where you collect their name and their email and then give something away for free. I'm having trouble displaying my skills. I have skills, but I keep getting overlooked by potential employers. I'm thinking of making a portfolio, but I'm not sure to show sales and marketing. How have you increased sales? What was the marketing like before you showed up? Show a before and after. Before I got there, we were only doing $3 a day. After I left, we were up to $4 per day. My improvement resulted in $1 increase every single day in business per day. All right, so this is going to be my last game. Oh, I've been live for 2 hours already. Crazy. Someone said something. Thanks, that's really helpful. You're welcome. Yeah, before and after is real easy to show. Someone said they're having problems with their skills. Make a list. Let's see. Bruce Wayne says, I can't name any skills I'm particularly proficient at. I'm sure I have some. Yes. Write down. Make a list of things that you're good at, problems you solve, things that you've done. For example, if you know how to change a tire, if you know how to change oil, video editing, content creation, if you're good at Excel, if you're good at PowerPoint, you're good at Word. One thing that you can do is go look at, oh, that's nice. That's a double. I'm going to push it. for a double, and let's see if he gets there. Safe, nice. Go look at a website called Udemy or Udemy and look and see how people are monetizing what they know. What website do you use to make your landing pages? I've never used a landing page before. Right now I just use Gumroad. So I use Godbolt Systems. I'll put a link in if you are interested. You can get started for $9 per month with Godbolt Systems. Late. Let's see. By the way, hey, you're welcome. Too early. My best chance here was that fastball, first pitch. Got underneath that one a little bit. All right, did we win this game at least? Nope, we lost to the Cubs. We need to win this game simply because the Cubs are in first place. All right, so it's 12 o'clock. Probably more junk I don't need. Oh, hey, I got 2 packs to open. More junk I don't need. More junk I don't need. Rally cap. What do we got for unlockables here? Do I have to choose one? Yeah. All right. Any other questions today? I did not. I've considered making a course on school, but the basics of design software like AutoCAD. Yeah, maybe it was you that we talked about this before, but AutoCAD is a really popular thing.